is in addition to the mobilization of the 15,000 operatives and a commissioner of police to oversee security arrangements. The DIG will be supported by assistant inspector generals and commissioners of police deployed across the 3 senatorial districts. The force said the measures are aimed at protecting voters, election officials, materials, polling units, observers, and journalists before, during, and after the election. The Nigerian Law Society has rejected the directives of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekere Ekun, asking lawyers to stop using the title barrister and adopt esquire. The society argued that the directive has no clear basis in existing legislation. The CGN has directed lawyers and court officials to discontinue the use of barrister before their names in official engagement at the Supreme Court. The directives contained in a July 13th memo signed by the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court, Kabir Akombi. Meanwhile, the Nigerian police force has barred Amotekun, vigilante groups, and other non-state security outfits from participating in the security operations during the Saturday Osun governorship election. The police said the groups are not authorized to escort electoral materials, guarding poll units, mount checkpoints, or carry arms during the election. The ban covers Amotekun Hunters Association, the Joint Civilian Task Force, community-based security groups, and neighborhood watch outfits. The force warned political parties, candidates, and their supporters against engaging or deploying the groups for election-related activities, threatening arrest and prosecution for violators. Still ahead of Saturday's Osun governorship election, the major contenders are intensifying campaigns in key local government areas considered crucial to victory. Incumbent Governor Ademola Jackson Adeleke of the Accord Party, APC, candidate Bola Oyebamiji, and the ADC candidate Najim Salam are consolidating support in their traditional strongholds while reaching out to voters in areas where they have weaker structures. Adeleke is expected to rely heavily on Ede North, Ede South, and Egbedori, while also targeting Ife Central, Ife East, and Ife South. Oyebamiji is expected to draw strong support from Irewole, Isakan, and Ayaye Dada. With 3 major candidates from Osun Western Senatorial District, the outcome in several battleground local government areas could prove decisive in Saturday's election. Still in the west of Nigeria, the Ogun State Head of Service, Olarewaju Saka, has urged civil servants to make regular health checks a priority. Saka spoke during the flag-off of the Know Your Health Status Diagnostics Program at the Arcade Ground, Okemoson, Abeokuta. He said the initiative was designed to promote preventive health care, early detection, and timely intervention among public servants. The head of service urged workers to take advantage of the program to maintain a healthy, productive lives. More stories for you after the break. Please do stay with us.
Watch Skyline News on Nicomsat and Free TV. Stay connected wherever you are by streaming us live on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.skylinetv.ng. Skyline News, beyond the headlines.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us on the news. Now we go to business. The federal government says it will continue to collaborate with Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria in its effort to build a more professional, responsible, and globally competitive advertising industry. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris gave this assurance during the inauguration of the newly constituted Advertising Offences Tribunal. Nafisa Baba has the rest of the story.
Mohammed Idris stated that the federal government recognizes that advertising is far more than the promotion of products and services. describing it as a powerful instrument of communication. He commended members of the tribunal, noting that collectively they possess the experience, professional competence, and institutional understanding required for the responsibility. The minister said the rules governing advertising are not merely written on paper, but can be meaningfully be applied when violations occur. He stated that Section 37, subsection 1 of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria Act established the tribunal to adjudicate offences created under the Act. The Code of Advertising Practice, Standard of Practice, proclamations, and other relevant enactments made under the law. Idris said Nigeria has one of the Africa's largest and most dynamic advertising and marketing communications ecosystem, with enormous potential to contribute to economic growth, employment, innovation, and investment. Nafisa Baba, Skyline TV News.
The federal government has stressed the need for Africa to maximize its vast energy resources to end the cycle of exporting raw materials and importing finished products at higher costs. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Heineken Lakobiri, who made the call at the West Africa Refined Fuel Market Conference in Abuja, says energy sovereignty is achievable if African countries develop their refining capacity and invest in value addition. Again, Nafisa Baba has more on the details.
Heineken stated that the reforms in Nigeria's petroleum sectors have opened the door for increased investment and renewed confidence in the industry. He further noted that Africa's dependence on imported refined products must end, urging that crude oil should be processed locally to create jobs, strengthen energy security, and retain wealth within the continent. He also challenged investors to take advantage of Nigeria's emerging opportunities and the huge African market. He called for stronger collaboration among government, regulators, and private sector players, adding that clear rules, effective regulation, and investor confidence are critical to attracting the technology and capital needed to expand refining capacity.
In collaboration with S&P in the global for sustaining this program. Not just Nigeria, but the entire African continent, not just West Africa too. The midstream and downstream is completely deregulated, and that is why we can see renewed interest of leaders in the industry converging here for this conference. The reason why that was done was to unlock the sector to enable Nigeria and Africa achieve the full potentials that exist in that sector.
The Chief Executive Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Rabiu Omar, noted that West Africa must urgently build the infrastructure and market system required to turn its growing petroleum resources into greater economic power. The authority said West Africa must urgently invest in refineries, pipeline storage, port and transport infrastructure while improving digital trading system. He noted that regional cooperation is equally critical, warning that different product standards, licensing rules, tariffs, and cross-border procedures are slowly energy trade and driving up costs.
Our infrastructure conversation must therefore encompass the entire value chain. Refineries, pipelines, storage, terminals, jetties, ports, rail and road networks, marine logistics, strategic reserves, and digital trading platforms. The objective is infrastructure that reduces the cost of moving energy, increasing our energy security, and improving inventory visibility, and expanding the number of credible market participants, and creating the physical liquidity upon which transparent pricing depends.
With refining capacity expanding and major facilities such as Dangote Refinery shipping the market, Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority says the opportunity is now within the reach for Africa to become a credible center of petroleum trading and price discovery. Nafisa Baba for Skyline News.
The federal government says 300 National Youth Service Corps members will be attached to compressed natural gas conversion centers across the country after completing training and certification as CNG technicians. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Youth Initiatives, Monitoring and Delivery, Dr. Titilokbe Badomosi, disclosed this at the launch of the CNG retrofitting training program at the NYSC orientation camp in Kubwa, Abuja. She said the program will be implemented across the 6 geographical zones, and it aims to position young Nigerians at the forefront of the country's transition to CNG. The initiative is also targeting 100,000 vehicles annually. Still on federal government, the federal government says it has begun distributing starter packs to 18,510 Nigerians trained under the first phase of the renewed Hope Vocational and Skills Training Program. The beneficiaries selected from 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory underwent 2 weeks of intensive training at more than 230 accredited centers nationwide. National Program Manager, NPower, Dr. Nsak Okon, said GPS technology and a monitoring system had been deployed to track beneficiaries and ensure proper use of the equipment. He added that a dedicated portal and a call center had been established to monitor participants and provide support. The Ondo State Police Command has arrested a 27-year-old man, Solomon Onaola, over alleged defilement of a 15-year-old girl in Omifon, Odigbo, local government area of the state. The police said the case was first reported at the Odigbo Divisional Police Station before being transferred to the Gender-Based Offences Unit for further investigation. The police public relations officer, DSP Abayomi Jimo, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. He said preliminary investigation showed that the incident was reported to the police by the girl's guardian, following which the suspect was arrested for investigation. We'll bring you more stories after the break. Please do stay with us.
Watch Skyline News on Nycomsat and Free TV.
Up,
Stay
up,
connected
up,
wherever
up,
you are by streaming us live
up,
on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.
You can watch Skyline News on Nycomsat and Free TV. Stay connected wherever you are by streaming us live on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.skylinetv.ng. Skyline News, beyond the headlines. In Nollywood, where actress Judy Austin has escalated her ongoing legal battle announcing defamation lawsuit worth more than 2 billion naira. Austin is taking a legal allegation against her estranged husband, actor Yul Edochie, and his relative Rita Edochie over what she describes as defamatory statements. The actress has demanded public retraction and is seeking damages running into billions of naira. The latest development adds another chapter to the highly publicized dispute, which has continued to generate intense reactions across social media. Still on Nollywood, where Funke Akindele is preparing for yet another major cinema outing with her new movie, The Four, No One Fights Alone. The filmmaker has unveiled a star-studded cast for the production, including several familiar faces from the Nollywood and former Big Brother Naija housemates. The movie is scheduled for a global cinema release on December 11, 2026, raising expectations for yet another major box office performance from one of Nigeria's biggest filmmakers. And with Akindele coming off the record-breaking run at the box office, the pressure is already on for Four to deliver another blockbuster. Now we move to international Hollywood, where Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is seriously exploring a new career in music. The actor and former WWE superstar has released a new song titled Your Dad and says he is now looking at the music more seriously. Johnson says his interest in music goes back to his teenage years when he dreamed of becoming a country music star. The new track connected to Moana musical project has now given fans a taste of what a musical career from The Rock could sound like. So after conquering wrestling, Hollywood, and the box office, could music be his next big move? Yet to answer. Now we go to Beyonce. She is taking even more control over her business empire. The global superstar has acquired full control of her Sir Davis whiskey brand after luxury giant LVMH sold its stake in the venture. The brand was launched in 2024 as a partnership between Beyoncé and LVMH Moet Hennessy. And the LVMH now out, Beyoncé has sole control over the brand's future strategy and development. It is another major move by the singer as she continues expanding her empire far beyond music. More stories. Please stay with us. We go for a break now. You can watch Skyline News on Nightcomsat and Free TV. Stay connected wherever you are by streaming us live on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.skylinetv.ng. Skyline News, beyond the headlines. Foreign soon, where the United States it has deported more than 3 million foreigners since President Donald Trump returned to office. The White House also claims the country has gone 15 consecutive months without allowing illegal migrants into the United States. In a fact sheet released on Wednesday, the administration said it had also launched a denaturalization surge targeting individuals allegedly granted U.S. citizenship fraudulently. It said legal claims had been filed against 88 people accused of being ineligible for citizenship. A deadly attack on a commercial vessel in Red Sea has renewed concerns over global shipping and supply chains. The Iran-backed Houthi group has repeatedly targeted commercial vessels in the region. It has also threatened the Bab al-Mandab Strait, a major route connecting the Red Sea to global shipping lanes. The renewed attack have raised concerns over maritime security, trade, and movement of essential goods. The United Nations has also expressed alarm over the resumption of attack and threats to freedom of navigation in the region. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley has defeated Democratic socialite Francisca Hong in Wisconsin Democratic gubernatorial primary. The closely watched contest was seen as a test of the strength of progressive politics in battleground state. Crowley emerged as a Democratic candidate, defeating Hong, who had sought to become Wisconsin's first Democratic Socialist governor. Now move to China, where the former Chinese Premier Zhu Rongjing had died at the age of 97. Zhu, who served as China's premier from 1998 to 2003, was known for his outspoken style and role in steering the country through major economic reforms. His blunt speeches and strong criticism of corruption and poor governance made him one of China's most recognizable political figures. Zhu's tenure coincided with a period of rapid economic transformation as China prepared for deeper integration into global economy. Thank you for staying with us. That is all we have on Skyline Evening News. Thank you for watching. I am Moreno Haniel. Do have a very good evening.
Watch Skyline News on Nightcomsat and Free TV. Stay connected wherever you are by streaming us live on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.skylinetv.ng. Skyline News, beyond the headlines.